We need a decision.
Ready.
Right now.
3,
Go!
2,
Wait!
1.
Saya nak share berkenaan dengan satu movie. This is not a movie review. Movie ni movie dah lama, tahun 2016. Kalau tak silap 2016 atau 2015. The title of the movie is for me it's a good movie. If you like jenis yang adventurous, military kind of movie, then this is a movie for you to watch. So just like any other, biasalah kalau nak cerita pasal movie ni, I need to give a little bit of background atau narrative for the movie lah, so that at least you have some picture what is the movie is all about. But this vlog is not about reviewing the movie. It's about what I learned from the movie, purely from the movie. Yeah, I tak tahu whether this movie is based on true story atau based on true event. I don't know. But when I watch a movie, I try as much as possible to get something out of it. In short, dia kisah pasal teroris dekat Kenya.
This is Colonel Powell. She's got you through the capture of Aisha Al-Hadi, aka Susan Danford.
So they managed to track those terrorists. So the original mission.
This is an operation to capture, not kill.
Range 22,000 feet.
You have your orders, Lieutenant. Your job is to be the eye in the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
This mission is carried out collaboratively between few nations. So it leads by the UK, and the drone tu daripada US from Nevada. Tiba-tiba when they look at into a different room.
Well, this changes things.
So bila dia nampak benda tu, yang the military people ni straight away cakap, hey, we have no options. This is already change our circumstances. The only option that we have is to shoot, to kill them on the spot. But the interesting part is the decision before they can shoot, before they can release the missile.
Given the new circumstances, I think we should abort.
You have number 4 and 5 on the president's kill list in your sights. You are putting the whole mission at risk because of one collateral damage issue?
Minister.
So basically, decision to involve at various level. They need to consult legal. They need to get the minister ni, minister that. The legal memang against. Initially, they against the decision to shoot to kill, because they said this mission is originally to capture. Why suddenly you not shoot?
What's the plan, General?
We have the ability to strike a target with considerable accuracy.
I came here to witness a capture, not a targeted assassination.
Dozens of lives are at stake if these men leave.
We need to put a hellfire through that roof right now.
They're gonna go through multi-level of authorization before the commanding colonel yang handle the mission tu can authorize, can instruct the soldier yang manning the drone tu to release the missile. Dia ada dua angle lah, dia tengok from political and from military. So from military ni, all they want to do is to protect the country. But from political perspective, they also need to control that after they make that decision, because there will be a backlash, there will be macam-macam lah nanti kalau you buat decision suddenly benda tu tak betul ke apa, you kurang information, of course lah, siap-siap sampai you kena resign and your political career will die. Nak jadikan benda ni interesting, ada seorang budak perempuan ni berlari dekat rumah tu, dekat area kawasan rumah dia nak tembak tu kat luar kawasan, tapi betul-betul keluar pagar tu, budak tu pergi jual roti kat situ. The drone pilot tu, dia memang he has the audacity untuk question the instruction given to him.
I'm the pilot in command responsible for releasing the weapon. I will fire when this girl's out of the way.
There is a lot more at stake than you see in this image.
And then this colonel, sebab dia nak sangat bunuh the terrorist tu, sebab dia cakap dalam 4 years, more than 4 years dia duduk cari ni, this is the closest that she gets, dia cakap what she did, she instructed one of the soldier yang buat assessment tu to buat assessment, so that assessment tu biar below 50%. And then bila semua dah okay, they release the missile. Tapi budak perempuan tu still ada kat situ. And the girl is... This is the thing that I learned from that movie. I don't know whether is that the actual process in the government ke in the military, but I'm taking this out straight from the movie. I think this is a good thing that I can learn and something that I can practice in my life. First one is that when you are at certain level, when you are given the responsibility, you have to make the decision yang you kena buat. Regardless how difficult it is, you need to make that decision. That's number one. And number two, while assessing atau nak buat that decision, you also need to make sure that you are making that decision within your level of authority. Never ever exceed your level of authority. The third lesson that I learned is that there are due processes that you need to go through before you can make a decision, especially when it involves life or death situation. So in our case, most of the cases, we don't have to deal with that kind of decision, but we need to deal with the decision that will impact other people's life. It needs to be given a very careful thought before you can make that decision, especially the one yang akan impact other people's life. Contohnya, if you are in the management, and then during this time, the COVID time ni, and most of the company, they terpaksa review and do the assessment, implement all the necessary strategy to make sure that the company can survive, including retrenchment. So bila nak retrench people tu, you akan bagi impact yang agak besar pada kehidupan seseorang. Tak kisah dia at any level, it will impact them. So before you can make that decision, I think you need to have all the information at hand, so that when you make that decision, at least the impact tu dapat dikurangkan. Lesson number 4, you need to be accountable dengan decision yang you dah buat. You tak boleh simply buat decision and then lepas tangan. Finally, the number 5, if the decision yang you kena buat tu exceed your authority level, then you need to escalate to higher up. Maksudnya you tak boleh buat decision tu, atau if you buat that decision, maksudnya you are breaching your authority. So if you haven't watched that movie, please do watch that movie. To me it's a good movie, and